Hello, hello, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. Today we have a longer video because normally I like to unbox separate and kit up separate, but I finally decided on my diamond painting for Christmas because I want to try to get at least 2 done and a 3rd started. And this one was a little bit smaller than the other one. So, yes, it was Oraloa Santa Claus is the one I decided to do because it's a 40 by 40 centimeter, which is just under 16 by 16 inches. We're going to just jump right into the unboxing. I already have it out of the box, and I'll be honest with you, it's because I started recording with my mic muted. Transparency. Up in the eye, you will find the playlist for Vlogmas 2023, which we started yesterday showing you all my hauls and everything. Well, yesterday for you, today for me, because I am batch filming. Oraloa. When you pull it out of the box, it comes in just this. This is a square diamond painting. I am absolutely new to Oraloa. I don't know anything about it. And I like just jumping right in sometimes. So I'm going to jump in brand new. This is like the first time I've ever seen anything besides the the sneak peek videos. That's going to be fun. You got your drills in baggies. We're going to put them in a container. And it doesn't want to... There we go. There's your dust cover. We're going to do a quick look at all this inserts and stuff. I'm trying to get it all out. There we go. I'm going to do a quick look at all of our inserts and stuff. Because, again, this is brand new to me. So we have a toolkit here. We're going to go through that in a minute. Here's what our drills look like. Ooh, pretty, pretty. I'm not going to go through the colors of the drills or even the ABs because you're going to see that in the kit up, which I am going to be chaptering this based off unboxing, kit, and chat. And I might, do an extra special thing for canvas so you can see the canvas because we do that separate. So we have an insert, which Oraloa is a Canadian company, so they do have a lot of French stuff, like the language they primarily use is French, but they do have English and German, and I want to say that's Spanish. Look, I am so horrible right now. So we got that, and we do have a sticker sheet. Ooh, see what I was saying? 40 by 40 centimeters, 15.75 by 15.75 inches. We got 40 colors, and holy ABs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs. Okay. I'm looking close at this. Now you know me. This is your moment to pause the video and take a screenshot so you can see all the colors that come in here in case you want to order this and get some special drills for it. Okay, now that I've let you see, I'm looking at any that might be hard. We do have black letters on dark backgrounds, which if you know me, ooh, wrong way. If you know me, you know I do not like dark letters on dark backgrounds. We have a couple of them, like this K right here, the lowercase t, the C, I would even say the Y, N, L, the D, the V, the 4 up here, and the plus. Oh, that plus and that T, that's awfully close for me. But this is for me. If y'all didn't know, I just got my eyes checked a couple days ago, and now I'm waiting for my glasses, which I'll get them next Saturday, so over a week from now. Okay, which it's Saturday for y'all, I think, yeah. Now let's take a look at this toolkit, so we can look at I'm going to look at the canvas, which I am going to have to roll it backwards, which you can do to make a canvas flat. Okay, I have only seen Oraloa toolkits in videos. We have a blue wax. Blue wax is really nice wax. Some washi tape. Oraloa branded washi tape. That's nice. A thick multi-placer. A white boat. A purple squishy. I love that color purple. Oh. Those tweezers are mine now. But beautiful blue tweezers. I love the colors blue and purple together. And I have a pair of purple tweezers. These will go great with. So those are mine now. You think I ever keep them with the toolkit? No. And our pen is stuck in there. Come here, pen. Our pen has another thick multi-placer on it, and it's a clear pen. And what are these? I'm gonna look at these. I know, they're off the screen. Give me a second, I want to look at them. Okay. Okay, there's your bag, your branded bag. Okay, we'll put that up there. We got a couple stickers. I love my stickers. What is this? It's like a little thank you card. I like that. And a nice plastic card. I like this too. I'll put my coffee on it. I'll turn it into a coaster. You know I will. I got some foam to go on the back of that. I like that. I like turtles. And you can blame my buddy Rebecca for that. If you don't know her, her name is Pixel Princess. Side story: at an Xbox event, we wrote "I like turtles," or she wrote "I like turtles," and I drew a turtle on the whiteboard. That's us. We're gonna just set that off to the side as I get caught in the table. Move this off to the side because here's what we want. Now you are gonna see a mess on my table because, come on, I'm a mess. Unless I can fit this all in frame without showing you the mess. So we're gonna roll it backwards. We're gonna look at this canvas and we're gonna find the ABs. So if you are new here and you come from Miss Coffee's chat, because a lot of people know me from that, you have seen this diamond painting already. Now, if you do not come from Miss Coffee's chat, or you don't know who she is, she's a lovely lady. If I remember, I will link her down below. But if I don't, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get this box out of the way here. Santa! It's Santa! Da da da! Da da! Da 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 da! Oh, I love it! My aunt is obsessed with Santas and snowmen. So when I saw this unbox, I just had to have it. It's one of those things. Now, I'm not going to measure the canvas for you, or the drill fill, I mean. I'm not going to measure that for you. Oraloa is usually true to size from what I understand. This is all a new experience for me. It really is. We have the branding on top. We have the slogan at the bottom. We have our chart in a nice size on both sides. And now we are looking for a Mercedes symbol. That T I told you I didn't like. A capital T, capital P, and an E. Oh. Yeah, I see the Mercedes symbol all through here. Oh, you cannot see that. I'm sorry. Mercedes symbol all through here. We're starting from bottom here. We got capital E's right through here. And there is glare. I am so sorry. Because it's affecting me now. Okay. That T is bothering me. I see that T right there. I'm going to have to light pad this because of those T's. Which, if you didn't know, I'm very critical about dark colors with dark letters. It's just me being over picky because of my eyesight. Okay? Okay, so it's nothing against the company. This is just a preference for mine. I do not like black letters or symbols on dark backgrounds. Okay, we got more of that Mercedes symbol all through here. I'm looking. It's really hard. Okay, what was I looking for? Capital T, P, capital E, and lowercase t. Okay, I'm still on the bottom, y'all. I'm being very thorough. Probably a little too thorough. Okay, we got those lowercase t's through here. And I'm losing my mind. We got a couple p's throughout here. There we go. There's our capital T's right next to capital E's. Okay. Move on to the face and or up this upper part. Got some more of those lowercase t's, which is 349 AB. We got some more of those Mercedes symbols, which are 154 AB. By the way, the capital T is 820 AB. The P, which I told you was right through here. Oh, and all through here. Oh, beautiful. Is 3766 AB. And the E, which you have some through here. And you have a lot through here. Sprinkled through here. Well, no, that's M. right here, sorry. That is 3842 AB. So you got the blue ABs sprinkled back in the background with a nice cluster of P's right through here. You have the Mercedes symbol all through here, along with the T, lowercase t, which is that 349 AB. You got more of that Mercedes symbol right there. So the red ABs are in Santa himself, while the blue ABs are sprinkled through the back and a little bit in the snow globe. So we got that covered. So you've seen it all. You've seen it all. Now, if you give me a minute here, I am going to go get all my stuff to kit it up and get ready. Because we get to go through the drills now. And you get to see how from what I understand, these might be in order. And if they're in order, I don't have to do as much work. Yeah, there's 152 right there. And then, yeah, 7, 8, 10. Oh, this is going to be easy. This is going to be easy peasy to kit up. I'm actually excited about trying something new. Also, tomorrow you get to see the light pad. It's been ages since y'all seen it. I'm trying to show y'all now, and it's like, no. It's underneath the craft mat. I keep it underneath the craft mat. So if you give me a second, I'm going to clean all this up, move the diamond painting off the table, put away the toolkit, you know, all that fun stuff, and we will get started with the kit and chat. Just give me one moment. Okay, we are back, and things are a little bit different here. So I have cut my sheet off from the main sheet, the main sticker sheet. Wow, words. I have made my section frames, which is the new design for the minis. That way you have a label with the minis now. And I have my square label frames. I did square even though I'm going to be using Elizabeth Ward containers because I wanted to test them with the size of these. And already I can tell mistakes were made. It's going to be tight. We're going to actually do a test real quick. We're going to take this white one right here, this extra one, per se. Zoom in real close. And that's exactly what I thought. See the problem here? They're bigger than the label frame themselves. So, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to just toss that in the trash because I don't need it. What I'm going to do, because that's why I tested that, is I'm going to cut the number off. So let me get my thingamajig. My slide cutter. I don't know the proper names of these things. This thingy. Okay? And I'm just going to cut them that way. And I'm just going to cut this first row of numbers off. And this way I get it pretty close. I want to see how much room I have on the end. So, as close to the numbers as possible. Me, I'm trying to pull it. Y'all don't see any difference. Okay. We're going to hold that down and slice. That's pretty close. Okay. And we'll do that again once I get to the next number. So I'm going to set this off to the side. So we have that. Now, I want to try to be consistent with my sizes. So we got our blank Elizabeth board here. So I'm just going to open up and I'm going to place it off to the side of the lid. As well as this. The container itself. My coffee, I'll hold it in place. This is the one, this is the tray I'll be using to kit up, but I will be grabbing, yeah, this one. I'll be grabbing this one out to do my kitting up. I'm just going to slide those back in there and close this up. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it, I'm right-handed, so I like the switch right here. Okay, that'll be great. I am hoping I don't need any dryer sheets right now, because I really don't want to find one. You like my wine there? It's like, I don't want to do it. So I think I'm just going to put up with static unless I need to see something. Or unless it's like that bad. And don't mind the marks and stuff you see on the craft mat. This is a craft mat that I actively use for the shop. And now you will see my dirty lid. It happens. and my collection of Elizabeth Wards containers. So this is the size I'm shooting for. I think I can do them all in these two sizes. What is in there? Oh, that is cat hair mixed with my hair. Mixed with dust bunnies. Ew. Look, we're real here. That's peanut butter. How do you get peanut butter on an Elizabeth Ward? We're going to need 40 of these. So we're going to pick between two sizes as we go based on the size of the bags. Or based on the size of what's ready. So I'm just going to get a few of each size that I want to use out of here. Not that one. So we can be prepared. Like, I want the two medium sizes. Does that make sense? I don't think I have a lot of these not being used. We'll find out. Okay, maybe more than I thought. Okay. There's a nice collection pulled out for now. We're going to need more because it is 40. Oh, don't place on that. You'll knock it over. Okay. Let's talk about my accessories I'm going to use for diamond painting. I will probably use, most likely, because I'm in love with this pen, my Diamond Pen Pal. I love it. I absolutely love it. I will either use that or I will use my Elizabeth, Enabler's Outpost. But then I have this one, my new Diamond Pen Pal. Ooh. So it'll be hard to choose. But I will be using Candy Cane in my Putty. And since I already have it open, baking pancakes in my scented wax, or in my called scented dab. Yes, I know it was upside down. There you go, scented dab, bacon pancakes. So that's the accessories I'm going to use, and my trays, I'll be switching between trays. So let's just get started right here. It's been a while, y'all. I decided to do a kitten chat added to the unboxing because y'all haven't heard from me in a while. Y'all have no clue what's going on, but the little snippets I've given. I am currently, and have been since June, reorganizing my office. I've done it like to where I had it almost done and just stopped. And that was like back in June. Okay, I want to see some colors. I'm going to grab like that many. You see. So we got an 8, a 2, a 6, a 7, a 7, a 4, a 5, and a 2. Let's grab 10 at a time. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is if it's over 5, it'll go in the larger containers, and 5 and under go in the smaller containers. Yeah, that's how we're going to start this. I could pull them all out, but it's a lot. It's a lot! So with one being a... Oh, I need tweezers. Hey, remember those ones I said, these are mine? There we go. I will probably have to pull this. Let me adjust the camera. 1 second. There we go. That's a little bit better. So it's a new day, by the way. We are now, it's December 1st for me, December 2nd for y'all. And my hair is everywhere. Oh my goodness. I shed, man. I shed. I thought I was going to go bald because with how much I shed, it was that bad. So I want to do 5 of these at a time. So I have to get my colors ready. Hold on. So this one, that's a 6, so it'll be this one, and this one. Okay. Watch me have to change as I go. Like, throw a tiny one in. Oh, this just makes me look really bad. So y'all heard about me going to the hospital, but not really why, and I really don't want to talk about it because I'm an idiot, and that's how that happened. No, I put it on wrong. Let's put it down a little bit lower. We don't need to put it so high. And now there is like something underneath it, and it's gonna drive me crazy. Yep. That is gunk from the last time I kitted up when either I used washi tape or it was just labeled straight on it. Okay. This is one. Look at that. We're already going. We're going. Ow! By the way, these are pointy. These are pointy. I guess I should have said that before, but I didn't know. Okay, yeah, when I cut it off, it fits. Because these are the squares. They're not the rectangles like you would normally use for Elizabeth Wards. But I just decided to try out the squares some more. Oh, no. Oh, no. If y'all don't know what I am oh-noing about, you see how it's sticking all to the sides? That means we have static. Which means I might have to disappear real quick. I mean, it's like a split second for you, but for me, it could be like 20 minutes. Give me a second. I'm going to go find a dryer sheet. We're going to smell good now. I got a Downy Infusion calming lavender one. If y'all didn't know, the easiest way to get rid of static, in my opinion, what works for me, just pour it out onto the bag. Not the bag. Pour the bag out on the dryer sheet as best as you can. So I'm going to do this in two ways. We got the really static ones that stayed in the bag. Let's see if we can get those out. Right? Okay, we're going to set those off to the side. But the first batch, you're going to fold it over. I do a double fold. That way if any of them get loose, and you're going to just rub. It's a little rub. You don't have to put dryer sheets in your containers. Nothing like that. Just make sure they get that nice coating on them. Unfortunately, it is a coating. And then they're going to move around a little bit. We're going to put this on top of our tray so we can, if any fall out like that, they're on the tray. And then we're going to make a mess. Because I'm not coordinated. Give me a second. Let me pick these up. I got a cat next to me, too. Boots. He was one of the little kittens that used to crawl on my thing. My table. He's now a big kitty. And we have a new set of kittens. Their mama had another litter. Same mama. And we became responsible for them. Because I found her in the middle of the road one day. When they weren't even old enough to leave their mama. Luckily, they had already been eating solid food, so I supplemented with kitten milk. And long story short, it was a litter of 5. There's now 2 left in my house. We have been rehoming them this time. We are rehoming them. So yeah, that happened since I've been back. They were probably born around my birthday. That's how young they were when it all happened. So if you do the math, that means they are just now getting about the age to be given away. Well, past couple of weeks. We started giving them away at 8 weeks. Instead of 12. And we gave them away as a pair. One of them did, we did lose to fading kitten syndrome. It just happened in a matter of 48 hours. And there was nothing we could do. It wasn't, wasn't something I really want to talk about. So moving on. As for the shop, I've been very busy with, which I covered this in the shop update. I had a big order and it needed priority, so it got priority. So restocks have been all made to orders or slim. But you will see during Vlogmas that I will be working on the shop a lot. I have those new colors I want to get in. One being this Cosmic Sky. I'm using it today. So this will be available shortly. This one, that's the minis. The minis are 3x3. The rest of the sizes are all rectangle versus square. We have a 3.5 by 4, a 4.5 by 4. Or sorry, 3.5 by 4, a 4 by 4.5. That's my medium and large. And then you have the 5 by 5.5. And that would be a extra large. And in that case, the way I'm doing it is I'm doing it 0.02 less than the exact inches. So like this is a 2.98 by 2.98. And that is so you have a little gap to cut between them. which I have been asked how I feel about Diamond Art Club and the new perforated. It's right there. Where the perforated film that they're working on, and I go, in the end, they're not. I'm not marketing to those people who want that. I'm marketing to the people who want their own custom sizes. You know, like, because you can always get a custom order and see if I can design something for you in a different size. So I'm not looking for those people who want the pre-cuts. I'm looking for people who, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this every time. I'm looking for the people who, when they section, they don't want small or they don't want large, or, you know, they want options. And I've given them 4 options versus being with perforated. And also people who use washi tape and section frames, they like that edge of the frame or the washi tape. So, you know, I'm not too concerned about the new perforated film that's coming out. Really? I say that now. Just wait. I could say, oh, it'll make my sales drop. But you know what made my sales drop? Me disappearing. That was real. Understanding that I need to be around and I need to be, like, social and everything. My sales for October and November plummeted. And I ran a sale all November. All November. There was sales going on. So that just shows you that if you're not around, nobody's hearing about you. And you got to rely on other people. And I am not good at relying on other people. Most of my sales while I was away came from Etsy ads, which Etsy ads have always been my priority. But I missed the processing time a little bit when I got back because of the hospital stay, that I lost my star seller. And no matter what Etsy tells you, if you don't have star seller, I should have done that beforehand. If you don't have star seller, you are put lower in the results. Maybe not exactly, but you're not pushed. Maybe it's the ads, I don't know, but I've noticed a severe difference in performance since I lost star seller. And it's my own fault. Again, it's my own fault. I should get it. Ooh, I should check. It's December 1st. I'll check in 2 seconds. I don't want to pause the video just to check, so. We're about to announce it. We're about to announce it live. Not really live, but on a video. Which right now, I'm still feeling awkward as hell. You know, it just happens. Sorry for, like, you not seeing anything. Let's see. Did I get it? It can take up to 24 hours for your dashboard to update. But I want to show you. See if it'll show. All 3 are checked out. All 3 are checked out. So I should have it. I should see a bump in sales. Sorry, I got excited. I was never doing fantastic. There was a point to where I couldn't keep things on the shelves, and it's still to that point with certain designs and colors that I can't keep them, which is a wonderful problem. It's a wonderful problem. But at the same time, other things, like, I get the dab and the putty are going to take time to build up, and I have a lot of that in stock, but I also have a lot of label frames in stock. It's the section frames I'm lacking on. So I've even thought about not making, like, when I do these full lines, just go ahead and not make as many label frames, but make some more section frames. But then that would mess up my entire count. Because I buy vinyl. I buy 110 sheets. That allows for mistakes. Literally only 2 mistakes, because I need 108 to fill a full line. So I buy 110 sheets, which is more expensive than rolls, and it allows for 28 to go towards section frames and 80 to go towards label frames, which, that is a lot. And if you work with vinyl, you know that vinyl, if you can't get more than 2 things off one sheet, you're really starting to spend a lot of money. And considering Most of my items take more than one sheet. Some take 2, some take 3, some take a lot more. We don't tell that stuff. That's trade secrets. That's trade secrets. You know, do y'all remember Trade Secret? Oh my god, I just showed my ADHD. But, do y'all remember Trade Secret, like, where you used to get your hair done? When I was 17, and for the first time I chose my own haircut. Yeah, talk about control. Our lack of decision making. I don't know. It was just 17 when I chose my first haircut, like individual, and I got my hair layered. And it was at a Trade Secret. And later on, I was 18 and working, and I was ready to pay for my first time somebody doing my own or doing my hair dye because I had been doing it myself for years. So I went to Trade Secret, and my mommy paid for it, which I was ready to pay for it. It ended up being like $150. I always had long hair, except for when I didn't. Which, yes, I'm laughing at my own jokes, okay? Which I didn't have, it's not very often that I have short hair. I don't like having short hair, to each his own, but I love my long hair, I always have. And even now, when all I'm doing is putting it in messy buns or up in hair clips, the thought of just cutting my hair, I need a trim, because my hair's not growing right now. My goal is to get it past my butt, and it's right now at my lower back, which y'all are sitting. I know people who say, lower back? What? It's barely touching the small of my back. It's not really low. Some people would say that's mid-back. It's like on the cusp. Look at this. It's like hanging on for dear life. It's on the cusp. So, yeah. What else can we talk about? Like I said, I'm feeling awkward right now. I've been very negative. That was another thing keeping me from, besides the paralysis, the ADHD paralysis, I've been in a negative attitude. Like, I was watching Game Theory, and I was getting cranky, and it's like, why am I getting cranky over Game Theory? I love MatPat. I love all this stuff. Why am I being so meh? I was being a bitch, to be honest. And so I've been not in the best place. I'm not saying I was in a bad mental place. I was just being mean for no reason. And so, okay, I missed a couple. So I was getting to a point to where I didn't even want to talk. I haven't really spoke much in streams and all that because I've had a bad attitude. A really bad attitude. And you don't want that coming across to people. You really don't. We're not going to have a long kitten chat because I did the unboxing and everything, and when I paused it to go get the dryer sheet, I noticed I was already at 20 minutes. Like, oops. I don't want to do like an hour long yet. I want to ease y'all into it. And with it being early morning, like I went to bed and everything, don't worry. But with it being early morning on a Friday, on the 1st, and y'all be seeing this on Saturday, so y'all got plenty to watch. I'm also got things to do. I haven't even done it yet. I need to do my order for Walmart pickup because I'm getting some bins for the shop, even though I am not anywhere ready for that. I'm getting some the shoebox bins, like the smaller ones than what I have these in. Getting some of them so I can start this new method to where as I can grab orders and put them together, like put the sheet of paper in them, and then gather everything so it's all together. So it'll work on my optimization, which I've been getting a lot of feedback saying my shipping time is slow. But my processing time is based on my life. And with me cleaning and reorganizing the studio, yeah. And right now, I just started a whole new one. So, like I did back in June, I have moved out furniture. It's currently in the kitchen, and I'm using my hands to talk. Not that you can see. But I moved furniture into the kitchen, and I'm in the process of cleaning up clutter off the floor. And I do this whole... You find it everywhere, right? And I had a pile in my walkway, like a pile of stuff that was just gathering. Because I had no other place to put it. Like, I didn't have a system set up. And that's what I'm working on right now, is systems. So, I had a whole piled up next to my cube shelves, which my cube shelves were stacked like on top of each other, like this. They were two by two cube shelves, and then they were sitting on, actually, here, we'll do it this way. So you got your two cube shelves sitting like this, and then they were sitting on the thing that held my shoes, which was probably a lot thinner, like, you know. And so I moved all that out. I threw the thing that had my shoes on it outside because I don't need it. Nobody wants it, and it is like, ugh. But it's underneath the covering, so it's not like it's getting ruined by the rain right now. It's raining. Okay, this is one of these. So I threw that outside, and I moved a bunch of furniture into the kitchen with my mother's approval, even though she keeps saying it's my house. I just, it's kind of a common courtesy thing to ask about approval. Like, I cleaned out the kitchen to make sure I had room to do this, instead of just, like, piling and making it all claustrophobic. So I did all that, but my paralysis has made it to where I am stuck on the clutter on the floor, and it sucks. It really does. And right now, if y'all didn't know, I have a hole in my ceiling, and so we call this the leak zone, to where it's like a 4x4 area. You can't put anything because the roof's going to leak, and you need to be able to put buckets and stuff there. And that's where a lot of stuff and clutter is piled right now. And with it raining, luckily it's not raining hard. So as soon as I'm done filming this, actually, there will be a point where I change this to time-lapse. When I do that, I will probably get up and go clean all that area out because I don't want my stuff ruined. Yeah, this is why I don't like baggies, to be honest. You see that? More static. Every single one of these is going to have to go through the dryer sheet. I get it. There's a few, like that mermaid cavern I got that I showed yesterday. See, I can say yesterday now because it is a whole different day. But that mermaid cavern I showed yesterday has baggies in it. I know that because I ended up, while watching my YouTube things, I found somebody who unboxed it. And I was like, oh, it's got baggies. I didn't mean to sound so upset. It's just like, this is why I don't like baggies. This one reason. I don't like fighting static. So when DAC was having all those static problems, I was getting annoyed at people complaining, and it was not at creators, because I get it. You got to be honest, and it annoys you, but more at people who were going into the VIP group just to be negative about the static. And it's like, have you tried using drills from companies that use baggies? Which, yes, I know. I don't have a lot of experience with other companies. I have done Diamond Dots. I will never do them again. I have done Sparkle Queen Creations. I have a second painting from hers that I will do. I've done DAC, obviously, and Paint Gym. That is the extent of other companies, really. And I have other ones, like did I just do that for 7? No, we'll do that for 8. 7's supposed to be one of these. But, okay, I swear. But I have kitted up, like, kitted up? Well, I have kit up, there we go, like, Craftably and Dreamer Designs, and I don't remember what Dreamer Designs uses. And I have unboxed, what is Patty Wax's company? Distracted by Diamonds. And, Munimade I've kit up. So, I have seen the difference between baggies and doing it the train, and the train is just so much better for static. It really is. And I get it. It's whatever your manufacturer uses. This is one thing I don't know if I will ever put on my shop, because my shop is growing based on me. And so I can't say it definitively, because I also said I would never put out Putty. And it was a promise I made to Randa. But when she sold her company to her family member, that promise was made to Randa, not the company. You know what I mean? And I had a few people ask me if I was going to make scented matching scented putty. And I was like, let me figure out the formula. As soon as Randa sold and everything else, I go, let me figure out the formula. So I worked hard to make the formula different and work for me, because that's the thing, is it has to work for me. I am designing products for myself, and if other people can use it, that's great. So that's why I have this putty. The key thing about this putty, which yes, I know I'm like scrolling. It's ADHD. Welcome to my journey. This is a 12 placer from DAC. And if you notice, there's plenty of room all the way to the edges, and then you can just reform it because the round it had to fit. But this is a 15 placer. This is your standard 15 placer. And right now it has baking pancakes in there, but if you look, it fits in there in the putty. Look, I'll even put it in dent. Okay, it didn't put it in dent, but so I have bacon pancakes in it right now, and I haven't had to change it yet. And they are pretty thick. Not like stupid thick, but they will fit the thickness of this one, and they will fit the thickness of this one. But I don't know about the everlasting tips, because I don't own any everlasting tips. Looks like I need to go shopping. There is another product I want to bring. It's called labels. Well, I don't name drop very often. I make jokes about using her for clout, but I don't really name drop her. And that's Miss Coffee. She thought my label frames were labels, and when she realized they weren't, and she asked me, she goes, "Do you have any chalkboard vinyl?" I go, "Yes, I do. And I have whiteboard." She goes, "Can you make a label?" So I'm going to take the rectangle design, not the square or the round, but the rectangle design, and I'm going to make labels out of that in chalkboard and whiteboard. And that should be this week, I want to say. I have the design. I've done all the work. I just need to cut them and design the packaging. That's it. Because I do all my own packaging. If you notice, yeah, let's try that again. I am finicky with my packaging. And why'd I do that without the thing? Why'd I do that without the thing? And what I mean by thing is the dryer sheet. And what I mean by designing my own packaging, it's not just designing. Some of it is like this. I've designed the ring right here. It's picking out the right containers and all that. Well, this is a completely different container, but I've designed the labels that go around it and all that. But the packaging for, say, this goes into a velvet bag. I bought a velvet bag. I'm not, like, designing velvet bags over here. You know what I mean? But I worry about my branding and all that, and I can't believe I did this. I'm worried that's going to get stuck in the spout because of the static. It's my own fault. So now I'm looking, and I don't know if that's just a piece of plastic or if that is a drill. And I don't want to ruin my tray. Look at that. It's a piece of plastic. It's got, let's see if I can show it to you. Probably not. But it's got a little piece of plastic hanging in there that you can't see because it gets like all blurry. And it looks like it's support for the filament. Now this is one thing I will not do. Not trays specifically, but PLA filament trays. I do have some molds made of the bigger MOSFET trays, like the bigger ones. I have molds made to make resin trays, but I won't make I won't do 3D printing yet. And when I when I get to the point of doing 3D printing, it will be it won't be filament. And again, it'll probably just be to make molds. I don't like the lines in filament. I mean, obviously, I like them enough that I'd rather use a 3D printed tray than use the big masa boats. You know what I mean? Like, I just called myself a liar. Was that 7? I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 8. So we have 9 and 10, which will be this one and this one. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I don't know how long this has been going. Oh, it feels weird filming again. It really does. Which I'm trying to batch film as much as possible, but with the fact that this is a whole kit up, including putting the section frames on, it's already going to be long, you know? So, do I go ahead and film a whip and chat? Or do I film something different? I don't know. Like, I might even save that for December 2nd and just stay a day ahead. Ooh, that could work. That could work. I don't know. We'll see about it. That's 10. I need 9. I'm okay, I swear. Dead air is not good for your channel. So, speaking of channels, I have a set amount of creators I watch regularly. And yes, I follow all the big diamond painting channels. I don't watch them as regularly as I should. And usually I stay about 2 weeks behind on most videos, except for Only Being Chris, Miss Coffee, Diamond Paintings by Laura, and Life with Lindsay. And even then, I get behind on them, but those are my 4 go-to channels. I also have some big creators that I watch when I can. Again, it's playing catch-up. But I'm looking for some more smaller creators, like little gems. Like, I like Stealthy Crafter. I need to catch up on hers. I think I'm about a week behind. But I want some more, like, less than 2Ks. You know what I mean? Preferably less than 100. Like I said, hidden gems. So if y'all know of anybody who you find entertaining that does diamond painting content or crafting content, I'd greatly appreciate it. I mean, I need more things to fill up my time. I need to sit and get further behind on watching my videos. Just said that I sit behind. I'm asking for, down in the comments below. And no, I don't want the big names, okay? I'm subscribed to them. Watch it, there's some name that I'm not subscribed to, and y'all say it anyway, and it's like, that's not what I said. That person has, like, 50 million subscribers. Do I sub to anybody who has 50 million subscribers? I sub to people who have over 50 million. Yes, I watch PewDiePie. I like new PewDiePie. Different story. I have a lot of different interests. I play games. I diamond paint when I have time. I've been watching small shot vlogs, and I'm so enjoying it that I want to do my own, which I have tried. Like, I'm thinking, so I have 3 cameras. I have this one. This is a Canon Rebel T6i, so a DSLR. I have, over at my computer, I have a brand new Razer Kaio, which is like it has a ring light built into it. I just set that up on my main computer for when I video chat on Discord, Skype, whatever, And then I have a Logitech Brio, and that is currently set up on my main computer, but I want to set it up on this computer, the one you're on. So I call this my production PC. It was originally my stream PC. And the reason why it's that, it has XSplit. This is XSplit. I use XSplit for recording, streaming, whatever. I don't stream, but you know what I mean. That's my production software. As in my production to create, not to edit. And then I have my main PC, which used to be called my gaming PC. And it is built to do a lot of things. It's outdated now, but it's built to do a lot of things. And that is gaming and video rendering, primarily. So it's pretty beefy. 64 gigs of RAM. It's got a Ryzen 9 3900X. Like I said, it's a little outdated. It's got a RTX 2080 in it. 2080 Super. Like I said, she's beefy. And so that's main PC. And so on the production PC, the little one, that you're on, I think it's got a Ryzen 7 3700 and a RTX 2060, possibly a 2060 Super. I'm not too sure. And 32 gigs of RAM. So it's like, it's the micro version. And so it's good for streaming and recording and all that, but I do all my editing and stuff on my main PC, and they're all set up with this program called Mouse Without Borders, so I can just use one mouse and one keyboard. This keyboard that I use to start is actually hooked up to the production PC, not the main PC, and it only works on the production PC. I have it only being sent to one. That way I don't accidentally do things on my main PC when I'm sitting over here. But, that was like really drowned out. I'm sorry. So that's small, 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 SM all. So our next 5 are all small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that! All set up. I'm going crazy. Ooh, this is up close and personal. Hello. I was scratching the back of my neck. I think now would be the time to do a speed up and time lapse, because we have still a whole nother 30 colors to go. So I am going to speed up, and I will come back to you either after I've done section frames on the canvas, or we'll do that talking, whatever. You know how it is. You know how it is. I will see y'all in a few minutes for you. Probably a few hours for me. wonder why I tap like that, it's to test the sound real quick. And I just leave it in. So, I got this kit up. I got it all set up. It is a whole new day, so it actually is day 2 now. I fell asleep probably about 11. And my cats woke me up just a little bit ago. They dropped the candle and broke it, a brand new candle. And it's like those, whatchamacallit candles. They're like, it doesn't matter. It's a $12 candle. I'm like, that's $12 down the drain. I'm going to try to save it. But that's besides the point. But it woke me up, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm awake now. Let me make a cup of coffee. I'm going to end up going back to sleep. Now I have a coffee to wake me up later when you think about it. And this is pretty much kit up. The only thing I didn't do was the washi tape. I decided I'm going to do washi tape around the border, but I'm going to do it as I get started instead of right now. And if you caught it at the end of the time lapse, I did start numbering them, and they're really wonky numbers. We're going to zoom in so you can see this better. So if you notice, there's like a 22 in the middle, a 2, and all that. So I took a random number generator, and I put it 1 through 25, and I adjusted it as numbers came across. You know, like when the 25 disappeared, I made it 24. I didn't think about removing the 1 and the 2 and all that until later, like a moron. But I got this kitted up and set in a number, so this will be my first section I do, and then this little section. And it's not advent calendar style because it's not going to be day by day. I just want to like hop around. It's an ADHD thing. I'm sorry. And it's really messing with me because I messed up in placement when I was putting these. And I was getting so mad because I am a perfectionist and I had to just let go. Because normally I can place them just fine. There's a few of these that just down, down, down. No issues. But when I started, it was just fighting me and I don't know why. I think I was just tired. Very tired. So I got them all placed. It's not even. It's driving me crazy. And the only way I could think to counter that is let's hop around. You know, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where was the 6? 6, 7, 8 over in this corner. You know, so I'm going to be bouncing all around this painting. You know, and y'all see it in whipping chats. I'm not going to do a time lapse on this because I owe y'all a time lapse. So let's talk about day 3. I know this is the end of day 2 for y'all. Excuse me. But with day 3, I will be doing a whipping chat, so you'll get to catch up on everything that has happened the past couple of days. I'll record it tonight because I'm going back to bed. I really am. It is 2:30 in the morning. Y'all still get this at 8 a.m. because I'm going to go throw it in, edit it, and then go back to bed. That's why I'm like halfway done with my coffee. It's enough to keep me awake to finish this. But I got an alarm set for 8:30, 8:45, 9 a.m., 9:15, 9:30, and an extra one set for 10. I want to be up a little early today because I have a lot to do around here. I have an entire studio. I'm in the middle of cleaning, like spring cleaning. Yes, I know it's fall, but shush. That's besides the point. And I'd like to have time to sit down and work on this. My light pad is under my craft mat. I also have a bunch of orders that I need to work on. And I have decided that during Vlogmas, I will be doing my shipments on Mondays and Fridays starting next week. If I can get any out today, I will. But there's no guarantee. And that way, I can work over the weekend. Those go out on Monday. Work over the week. Those go out on Friday. You know what I mean? Instead of like, oh, it says this one goes out on December 6th. So you know what? I'm going to forget about it until December 5th and try to get it out as fast as possible because that's the way ADHD brain works. But you weren't here for that. You were here for a kit up. You got it. You got your kit in chat. I don't even remember anything I talked about. And yes, I was bummed about having to use a second Elizabeth Ward. Why is that light still on? It's like, no. I was bummed about using a second Elizabeth Ward just for 3 colors. But I made it work by putting a bunch of accessories in here. And I will be using the candy cane putty. I think I mentioned that earlier. And if I get the candy cane wax made, I will make myself one to go with it, you know. Or I could do a Christmas wreath one. I don't know. I have a whole list of things I have to do when it comes to the shop, which you will see that along with the videos as the month progresses. Because I've decided that, yes, this is mainly diamond painting content. But my channel is also about my ADHD journey because I got diagnosed October of 2022 and I started re-releasing videos last Vlogmas. I guess I did one in September before I knew what was going on in my head. In my head. I didn't do that. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it. We will be jumping into this kit, which is Santa Claus by Oraloa Studios. Wow, I can't talk. And these are the newly designed minis. Let me know if you like them, because if you would prefer solid blocks versus this floating label, because I still haven't started my cuts for the new ones. And if y'all prefer solid blocks, we could just do mystery cuts, period, for the minis, and that would fit better. I don't want multiple styles for minis, because why? Because why? Brain work. Oh, because of the fact that these have more printed to a page. That's why they're cheaper. And it also means it doesn't fit that perfect 12 mark. So at this moment I use 16 sheets to do a full line of minis, and that is like a 12 pack, 24 pack, a 36 pack, and something else. I don't even remember. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling. I need to get out of here. Just let me know. Remember, that is the question of this video. Should I keep them as floating label, go back to no label, or bring in the mystery style where it's just a solid block and no middle cutout at all? I need to know. Either way, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see y'all in the next video, which is tomorrow, hopefully at 8 a.m. We're taking bets if I can keep up with Vlogmas, okay? You should leave those in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Where's that?